Hey guys, welcome to Tech Resurrected. In this video, we are going to talk about Tech Quickies. It's a new segment that we like to call Tech Quickies, in which we are going to introduce to you some quick tips and tricks in a short video about gadgets, about phones, about operating systems, some settings that you might want to change, and stuff like that. So these are gonna be a short videos, and it's gonna be informative and entertaining at the same time. So enjoy. So let's begin with the first video of this segment, and that's gonna be on the 4 settings that you would like to change first in iPhone XR. So let's get on with that. So starting with number 1, show notifications preview when unlocked with Face ID. This setting is unique to iPhones only, and believe me, it's the best privacy settings ever. When your phone is locked, your notification panel will only show the notification app name and numbers of the notifications. But as soon as you unlock the phone with your Face ID, all notifications become visible, and this is just a nice and handy feature to glance over your notifications and your lock screens without any hassles. To enable this, go to Settings, Notifications, Show Previews, and then select When Unlocked, and you are all set. Now, with this setting enabled, when I go to the notification from my lock screen, it will show hidden like this. It will only show the numbers of notifications that are available from the apps. As soon as it recognizes a face, this is what happens. Nice, no? The next feature is the Assistive Touch. It's a moving ball that comes handy to do many short actions around your screen. It also can be customized to perform many other shortcuts and tasks. For this, you go to Settings, Accessibility, Touch, Assistive Touch, turn on or off, and then customize the top level menu. So in the customization menu, you can select up to 8 options to assign various tasks for that shortcut. So as you can see here, you can choose any of this option to do your task. So essentially, Assistive Touch is a moving ball that roams around in your screen, and when it is idle, it becomes transparent, and you can select the transparency of the ball also. Now, after selecting each of action, you can just tap on the ball, double tap on the ball, or press and hold the ball, and it can perform various actions. So that is an amazing feature, and I particularly use it for these 4 options that you can see on the screen. One is to restart, because restarting a phone without a shortcut is a hassle in iPhone. Then there is notifications, then there is screenshot, which is very fast and handy. And then there is device, and in device you get so many options that I will show you later. As you can see, these are the options for single tapping the ball. Once you single tap the ball, I have kept it to open menu. Now for double tapping, I have kept it to lock the phone, and long press I have kept for nothing. You can customize and you can choose whichever option you like for the long press of the ball also. Now let's see Assistive Touch in action. Once I press the ball, it opens the menu. If I go to device, it shows other many options, and you can see there are so many options in device menu, and you can choose any one of this as you like. Coming back, you can restart the phone just like this. See, restarting iPhone is very easy now. And now let's take a screenshot. So press the screenshot button, and that captures it. So easy. You don't have to press any physical button to do this. And similarly, if I double tap the ball, it locks the phone. Coming up next, another accessibility feature, that is Face ID and Attention. This is another security feature that, when enabled, requires your attention to unlock the phone. To enable this, go to Settings, Accessibility, and Face ID and Attention. So with this feature, your phone can never be unlocked without your proper attention, so no one can dupe you. The second feature here talks about requiring attention before dimming the display, expanding a notification when locked, or lowering the volume of some alerts. Now this is also a handy feature for privacy. Now the third setting is a bonus. It will give you a haptic feedback on successful authentication too. That is always a great feel in the hand. Now coming to the 4th option, that is go to Settings, Accessibility, and the side button. Now this setting talks about the function of the side button. By default, you can select the speed of the side buttons, double press or triple press. So the default is very fast. I have kept it to slow, as you can see in the screen. The second one is about pressing and holding the side button, and by default it opens Siri, but you can also choose to the classic voice control, or you can switch it to off. I have kept it for Siri, so when I press and hold it, it opens Siri. You can switch it off also. Now the third option is the most interesting one. It is to use the passcode for payments, and by default I have kept it off. And you know the reason why? Let me tell you. So here I am downloading this app. As soon as I download it, there is this option is coming. It's asking me to double click the side button, and it is using my Face ID to download the app. Now this is happening because I have kept that option disabled. If I keep it on, that will ask me for a passcode of my Apple ID for each time I want to download any app or I want to make any payment. So disabling this is very easy to download any app or make any payment. So that's it in this video. This was the tech quickie that we talked about. It is very informative and entertaining as I promised. And see you guys in later one. Please like, share and subscribe to this video and keep watching Tech Resurrected.